we can see very quickly in this question that there are 3 variables. That's a lot. That's more than we usually see in school. So to me, this question screams arithmetize. Let's make these variables disappear, especially since they don't seem to matter, right? There's an A in the question, there's an A in all the choices. We're never told to solve for A. It seems like it's just a placeholder. So our job with the arithmetize strategy is to make the algebra basically go away so we can see better what's really going on with these equations and expressions. So when I arithmetize, I tend to be as lazy as I can possibly be. And so what would I do? Well, I would pick values for x and y that are going to kind of work out nicely so that I can then solve for a and get a value for a. So in this case, I would do x is 2 and y is 0. Make one of them disappear. That's nice and convenient. But then I also picked x is 2 so that the fraction disappears. I'd really rather not deal with fractions if I can avoid it. And so what happens to this is this becomes 2 over 2 minus 0 over 2. So like I said, this goes away and 2 over 2 is equal to 1. So this whole expression is now a over 4, that's a messy a over 4 is equal to 1. So what would a have to be? In that case, a would be 4. But what do we have to do now? Well, they asked for this other weird thing, 4x squared minus 8xy plus 4y squared. So now we need to take those values of x and y that we started with before and plug them into this other expression and see what that gives us. So let's do it. 4x squared, so that's 4 times 2 squared, minus 8 times 2 times 0 plus 4 times 0 squared. And just like before, the 0 is really convenient. This goes away. This goes away, leaving us with 4 times 2 squared. 2 squared is 4. 4 times 4 is 16. So that's my magic number. That's my answer. But notice it's not an answer. But I need to convert my answer choices into numbers the same way I converted my question into numbers. And we have to use that a is equal to 4. So what choice is going to give me 16 when I plug in 4 for a? Well, 4 squared is 16. I could try all the other choices and you can kind of just see from the way the numbers are that they're only going to get bigger. So that's not going to work. That method right there, it may seem confusing at first, but it is by far the best way to answer this question. So I highly recommend you watch my video lesson on avoiding algebra. It includes a discussion of this arithmetized strategy. Go to setteletutoring.com, click on math, and you'll find it pretty easily. And hopefully you can start incorporating this strategy into your SAT process.